Good afternoon. It's the 7th of June, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. It was said by I don't know who a while ago that sports transcends politics. Uh, I I don't know a bigger lie other than Joe Biden didn't win the 2020 election. There are a series of medals, Olympic medals, still sitting in a vault from 1972 because for some reason officials allowed the Soviet team to get three chances to beat the U.S. and on the third time was a charm, and they prevailed. So those medals still sit there. Saw a great hockey game tremendous hockey game last night, where you had Vegas up 4-0, and then they weren't. It's tied at 4, double overtime. And the way they won was just, it was something out of Disney. But that is the nature of sports, is that, you do all that training and you play with your teammates against your opponent and you hope that you get the best outcome. But that's not what's going to happen as this World Cup begins this week. Donald Trump has taken it upon himself to put another orange stain on something that is pure and wholesome by not allowing any of the Iranian athletes who were scheduled to compete in the United States in the said World Cup to get visas. There is no security situation that this was, something that they had to do. They just did this malignant thing because they can't get that Strait of Hormuz open. And in his frustration, he wants to punish these people who have worked their entire lives for the chance to play in this tournament and to hopefully bring their team and their country glory. It doesn't do the United States any good to hand pick and choose who they allow in for this tournament because it is going to be the most heavily scrutinized security out the yin yang. And there are bigger concerns about this World Cup that the administration is ignoring, as threats of Ebola and hantavirus crisscross the globe. They're not even concerned about that and have not taken any precautions for additional testing or isolating people who may have it because good, bad, or indifferent, we still are going to get millions of people coming into the country. So it's not just about sports, but it seems like every time that we have a international crisis, that sports seem to be intertwined into all of it. And of course, the Tyler in chief, who can't stand to be ignored, who can't stand for someone else to have another toy other than him, wants to interject himself into something that he could never participate in, much less be good at. And I couldn't myself. I played in high school because I was forced to. And it is a tough, grueling sport. No pads. You run a whole lot. People bump into you, kick you in your shin, and it leaves you bruised and dazed for weeks on end. But it's sport. And the Trump administration should leave it at that and let these athletes in and let them play. Do not allow ICE to come in and ruin people's good time who have spent thousands of dollars to come to the United States and see these players do their thing. But that's just my opinion, because I did see a good hockey game last night, and our town did win. It's the 7th of June, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Have a great Sunday.